for the shirt. I wanna run up.
I promise I get them first. They Jalen hurt, cause now I'm back on the turf.
I put 20 on your head, they'll pull up on you at church.
And that's a curse, but I could do it worse. Have 20 running your funeral and still the hearse.
Ooh, I'm in the vert. Ballin', come check my vert. Yo, baby mama get toppy, she shoot it, I call her dirt.
I know my worth, I got it up out the dirt. I'm trying to get off of work so I can get off the work.
Came out the murk, flipped 100 for sure. My diamonds out of this world, I'm feeling like Captain Kirk.
You feel like Kirk, no wonder you went berserk. I'm throwing shots out the ram, I flip it the skirt.
Me Freddy Krueger.
Nah, meet Jason, she tripping over my wood.
I promise I ain't gon' chase her. I'm Liam Neeson, she taking then I'ma take her. I give her that AD, then fade away like a Laker.
I'm TIP, I take it, you seen takers. I take whatever I want, then fade it, no taper.
I know my worth, I know my worth. 100 on my neck, hey mama, I broke the curse.
I know my worth, I know my worth. I put in all the work, and now it's starting to work.
You see my homie, he back home and out the can.
He picked me up in the Rover, I back the Dominican. Like 50 Cent, they handing out mini-mans.
They tried to run in my crib, they thought it was Candyland. I caught it on Candy Cam and handled it hand in hand. They tried to run in my crib, they thought it was Candyland. I caught it on Candy Cam and handled it hand in hand.
Man, give me the tool, you know Bam is a handyman.
Nah, brother, be cool, already put in a plan.
But bro, you just like my fam, just tell me and I'ma take off.
Cause bro, you like my amigo, can't have him do you like Takeoff.
Yeah, you right, RIP to that takeoff.
I know my worth, I know my worth. 100 on my neck, hey mama, I broke the curse.
I know my worth, I know my worth. I put in all the work and now it's starting to work.
I know my worth, I know my worth. 100 on my neck, hey mama, I broke the curse.
I know my worth, I know my worth. I put in all the work and now it's starting to work.
Ooh, they so out the ordinary.
Yo, it's Tuesday night, BlackMarket.tv. It's the Weekly Interrtupt. You already know what time it is. Share, like, subscribe, all that jazz. We got a special one today. What's up, Solo and Los?
Yo, you know what it is, man. Getting back off a long-ass fucking week of work. Grinding, doing these comedy shows. Shout out to Joselito the Puppet. Shout out to El Charlie. Shout out to Big Country. Shout out to, you could keep waving your hand and keep waiting your turn, you ugly ass. Wow. And, yeah, man, shout out to El Prez, rock with his Black Market. We out there doing our thing. And, I'll pass it to Solo now.
You got to unmute. I had to mute you, Solo.
All that waving for nothing.
I don't really, the wave can't handle the thickness, fam.
Whoa. What the fuck was that about?
There's nothing that you could tell me on pause area that I have not seen out of you. So let's not go there first. Second of all, I'm so happy to see you, my guy. I'm so happy to see you, my guy. I just think you're so aggressive with the way you came in and everything you're going through, and the aggressiveness is like you should be taking in a lot more than that. Your blood pressure is going up. And number two, you can't keep that old man out of his house past 3 days, past 2 a.m. He's getting old, bro.
Who you talking about, me?
He's getting old.
Talking about me?
You know what I'm saying? I can see him falling asleep in the pictures, bro. Get this man home at a certain time.
I was. You ain't lying.
I know. I know you like the back of my hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to shout the people out because I'm enjoying life right now. So they're not really too enthusiastic with their ugliness towards me. You know what I'm saying? But they still ugly. I still respect them. But we working on it. So I'm enjoying the beauty of my self out here.
You're in Puerto Rico right now.
Excuse me?
You're in Puerto Rico right now, ain't you?
I mean, if you want to just snitch it out there real quick, it's
telling ass nigga.
You know. I mean, I'm in my roots. I could be in Brooklyn. I could be in Tampa. My roots down in Havana, down in Tampa. I could be here. You don't know where I'm at. I'm outside though.
This dude was sending me videos of horses in front of his car. Nobody pulling over
We
for
hit
the
the
ambulance.
we hit the mountains yesterday, and we chilling in the car. You know what I'm saying? And we see about 4 or 5 horses drive by, and the people riding the horses was drinking Heinekens, and I'm like, okay, they different out here.
That's my
Right?
that's my
They different out here. The road to get all the way up there was very narrow.
Yeah.
I was definitely in my prayer, like, Lord, let me get by.
Those roads are crazy. We got some special guests
Crazy.
today.
As soon as we got up to the top of the mountain in Rincon, these dudes just walked by. Now they just skippy by on these horses, drinking Heinekens. Right around the corner, there was a big cave.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, these dudes rode out. Where they went? I get over there, bro. They got these white girls riding the horses. I don't know where they got these white girls from. I guess they were tourists. And they snuck them back there, and
the gringas.
they allowed the gringas to ride the horses. Pause.
You stupid.
I don't even know if that was a pause moment, but all right.
And then I mean, you got to read between the lines, Papa. And then we was on the highway coming. We was on the highway coming back down, fam. And I showed him the video. The emergency guy was trying to get by to get wherever he had to go to an emergency, the ambulance. And this dude would not get out his way. He was literally riding in front of him for a good 3-4 minutes. But now I think the person back there might have been deceased, but waiting all that time to get by to get to the hospital, keeping it there with you. You know?
That's crazy.
But you know, I'm enjoying myself. We're doing our thing out here. Went through some scary moments. And you know, we keep going. I'm still here.
Well, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. We got some special guests in the building today.
I see
in
that.
the virtual building.
Yeah.
Shout out Vent Music Group. Hold on, we got. There you go. We gotta give you proper applause.
Hey man, thank you guys for having us. We appreciate it.
Nah, no doubt, bro. Appreciate you guys coming on here. We got some stuff to talk about. You guys got a business that artists should be interested in. We got some questions, I'm sure. We're all artists here. Then we were talking earlier, right before we went live, about how we've all evolved from being artists to other businesses. So this should be an interesting one for sure. So I appreciate you guys coming on here. I'm sure Los has some questions.
I always got questions.
We expect it. We do. We definitely do.
Well, we're going to get to that.
We embrace them, actually. So.
The what now?
I said we want the questions. We embrace them. We want them.
We embrace them. Shout out Cammy in the chat. She said, let's go.
Shout out Cammy.
Yep. So, we definitely going to get to that. Before we get to that, just like Lo said, I'm going to just recap kind of the week we've been going through. So, last Saturday, we just had Talking Tipsy. If people have not seen the last Talking Tipsy episode, y'all can check that out. They interviewed Casey Robinson, I believe her name was. So the girls had that. Right after that, we went to the last show of our run, because last week we had a run with Joselito the Puppet and El Charlie and Los. They were all on tour basically in Florida. So we went down to Estero, which we improperly called the Stereo for most of the time, and the crowd laughed.
Where's that? Where's the Stereo?
That's exactly. I never heard of it until we fucking went there. It's right under Fort Myers. Like you have to go through Fort Myers, and it's the very next town right after Fort Myers.
Is it a small town? Is it a big town? Like
very small. I think I seen 2 black people there. It was.
One was on rollerblades. Yeah, one was on rollerblades. Yeah.
It was weird.
Real weird. So if you know Fort Myers, Fort Myers is pretty boring, right? This was like up the notch on the boring, like by a few levels. That was a stereo. But the crowd was cool.
Shout out to them, man. The crowd was dope. The comedians were dope. They had energy. They shout out to the Boricuas that were there. We had a very mixed crowd there, so it was fun, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the people that came out to it.
The Blanquitos looked a little confused when they left, but they were entertained, but a little confused. They did laugh. They just weren't sure about what they were laughing at half the time. And then we went to Boca Raton after that. So we shot across Alligator Alley. Los's first time in Alligator Alley, by the way, guys.
Never been down that way in my life.
Lived his whole life in Florida, and this guy has never been through Alligator Alley.
That's
A
odd.
bunch of trees, bro.
Yes.
A bunch of trees.
Alligators.
And what are the chances the first time I ever go down that way, we're like 5-10 minutes away from this plane crash in Boca Raton?
Yep, same day.
No, that's
Same
crazy.
day, like right, it was 5 minutes away from the club.
Yeah, that's
You
crazy.
can't stop greatness, bro.
It's divine. It's divine, baby. That's it.
Yep.
We tried.
So we had a good time. We had a good time out there in Boca Raton. Then we drove back. So to what Solo's saying, so we went there, Fort Myers, slept after the show, jumped in the car the next day, left the Airbnb, went across Alligator Alley, went to Boca Raton. Well, first we went to West Palm to the hotel. Then we went to Boca Raton to the club that night. Then after that night, we went back to drop off this guy at the hotel, and then came back to Tampa the same night. And I was driving the whole time.
And Trish, the man, bro. He hates us right now, but I'm glad it's over.
Me
So
too.
he's on the healing process of this, the
Yeah,
forgiveness process, because I know he was cussing us out the whole fucking trip.
When I got home, that's what I did. I rolled the blunt. I sat outside and I was cursing y'all out. That's what I was doing. I got it out my system then. Now we good.
All right, it was good.
How's the soaking hill?
Yeah. So Saturday we had the show at Jefe. That was they had the comedy show with El Charlie. A few other comedians were there too, and Los and El Charlie did it a little different this time. They did like together on the stage. So that was pretty interesting.
A little different.
Good night. It was BB's birthday, so all that jazz. And then this Sunday we have the Alien podcast coming up. So for anybody that's into aliens,
Yep. I'll probably be tuned into that.
he's like, I'm down. Hop on the chat.
I like weird shit like that, like conspiracy theories and the whole alien and flat Earth and it's all interesting.
For you, then.
Oh
show.
man, are we Jamarring? Let's get you on the show. Let's Jamar this out.
Oh no, yeah, no, we can go for hours on this. Me and this guy, we already do this, bro. We do this, and this is normal conversation. So
Yeah.
you put us in this environment, and oh yeah, dude, we'll have a fucking field day with you guys.
Oh, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'll jump down a rabbit hole, in a heartbeat. Like I'll jump straight down the rabbit hole. It don't bother me.
I know.
You saw
Weird.
the most recent thing that came out was the fucking CIA files talking about they got documented that 23 Soviet soldiers in that era got turned into stone by a UFO encounter, and they got it documented with witnesses.
Bro, I've been telling people, and I know this is gonna go extremely left, but look, I've been telling people for mad long that if you want to find something out, wait about 30 years, and every 30 years the CIA declassifies something else,
Right.
for us to be like, oh my fucking God, aliens was declassified, there was so much other information declassified, the JFK files declassified. We can go down again another rabbit hole of just declassified information out there, dog. But every 30 years, count it.
He's right. Yeah. Every few decades, you get more information, and they're gonna release it. So sometimes you just gotta wait it out.
Like the 30-year thing. I want to look into the 30-year thing.
Yeah. Look, he's like, now I'm gonna check this shit out.
I mean,
Now,
give or
what's
take. Give or take. I'm not.
I mean, you might have hit it right on the head. It might be 15, and it just lands on every 30. But it's definitely they definitely are releasing statements, and it's crazy that these things are documented. And people, if you look hard enough, you find it. And if it was bullshit, it wouldn't be documented. I mean, you're gonna waste time and paper, and let's find these people that wrote this and really put it in these files. Nah, they can't count anything out.
Yeah, no.
Big facts.
You
I mean,
can't
some people are gonna believe it, and other people are gonna be skeptical. But perception is reality, right?
Reality is perception.
Look at that. See? Look at that. Look at that, Los. We have to have him guest on that show. So we also got the live music review at the end of the month. We got Rated R and Davi coming on that show.
That's fire. I like Davi too. Davi's cool.
I've actually worked with Rated R a couple times.
Yeah. If you guys got any artists that want to submit music, bro, like to review, we got a whole full room of people. We just be chilling and listening to music, giving our feedback and all that.
Definitely, I'm gonna send one of my artists in there. Absolutely.
All right.
I'll just be sure not to send any of mine. You know, I don't need Los over here trying to dog me.
Oh man, they just gotta get the honest review, man. Like I said, if I don't do it, the world will do it.
No, I ain't worried about it, truly.
I got some heat I can send over there. I got some heat for y'all for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Spiros. We opened up the video, the show with his video. He just released that video today. Apparently, that is the song that is on Grand Theft Auto, coming out at the end of this year.
That's on your track.
Now they
That's big placement right there. That's big placement right there.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Tampa, really, man, because you know, there's a lot of eyes, you know, there's people looking this direction. You know what I'm saying? And Spiro's just one of a few people that have already gotten some notoriety out here in Tampa. So shout out to Tampa, man. Shout out to Spiro, dog. For real, that was a dope record. On God, I liked it. It was dope.
Yeah. And they said that now. They said GTA is supposed to have like a majority of Florida in it, isn't it? Like you could travel from like Miami to Tampa.
Basically, what the map is basically made off. Like they're showing the parts. Like they really brought Miami, Tampa, Orlando. They brought like all that and made a map that's smaller of Florida, and it looks pretty dope, man. So I'm excited to see what they have in the game.
Not fact.
Fact. Be rolling around Tampa, busting shots at the ops.
Busting shots down.
What they trying to do with you make money off of it now. That's the whole thing. They're gonna monetize it. When you play GTA, you can buy, I guess, GTA real estate. I don't know how it will work.
Yeah, no, that's essentially what it is.
Yeah, and so you can buy real estate. It's almost like hosting a lobby. You get people come in your city and y'all turn it up, and so it could be a financial thing, man. They might change the game, man. They might change the game again.
And understand, the video game world has been changed from our time. I know my time of video games. It was beat the fucking game. It's over with.
Yeah, I'm from the Atari. I'm from the Atari era, so you already know.
Pac-Man, like how far could you go in Pac-Man? The ghosts just get faster and fucking faster.
Yeah.
This is an unbeatable game. It's just a game.
Yeah, it was just a game, bro. And now it's like the fact that you can really. The technology, how you could play with people on the other side of the world, that you could communicate, and the VRs and all this different stuff, man. It's amazing. Think about what another 20 years is going to give us.
Oh, bro. We all going to be roboted in with probes on our heads, locked into something. I don't know. It's going to be weird, though.
It's going to be definitely different. You know.
Player One. Y'all seen the movie Player One?
Player One, yeah.
There you go.
I was going to say, China
exactly what it's going to be.
China already living it more advanced than we are. They got way more advanced shit over there.
Japan. I think Japan is really doing it.
Japan or wherever.
Stuff, boy, I'm not gonna lie.
Them boys out there doing all kinds of crazy shit.
It sounds like that whole real estate thing they're doing is kind of like how they did in VR. Because in VR you can buy like real estate and like buildings and host parties. I remember one time going in there and they had a concert at the rooftop of a building. And they had like a billboard, and they had all these little virtual people that are, you know, you're all in there as your whatever avatar or whatever, and they're all chilling, sipping fake drinks, watching this dude on the billboard, and it was like somebody with a video in their room, and they were performing, but it was actually pretty dope. I was like, oh, okay, I see what y'all doing, and then they have like battles too. They have like rooms where they'll host battles, and their little virtual guys will battle each other.
It's the metaverse is interesting to say the least, bro. Yeah. So have y'all seen Second Life? Are y'all familiar with Second Life at all?
Yeah, I know what Second Life is. Yeah.
That's what I think. I hope not, but I think GTA will be a form of Second Life, where how they make money over there and the currency's all in game, and because there's some people in Second Life that make a lot of money.
Yeah. And there's a lot of opportunities in that, right? Because like even what you guys do with placements and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, for sure. But the crowd in there it's a different crowd. Just saying.
Yeah. So let's talk about what you guys do. Tell us about we got Vent Music Group, right? It's Valuable Entertainment. Is that correct?
Valuable Entertainment, brother. Yes.
So tell me about Valuable Entertainment.
Yeah, made by artists for artists, man. We literally to think real quick, just to think, bro. This was an idea that we turned into something that we will ultimately reshape you know, the way independent artists move about their career. You know what I'm saying? There's so many artists out here already who don't have any guidance and don't know what they're doing. And there's too many sharks out here, so to speak, right? Everybody wants to eat. Everybody's trying to eat. Everybody's trying to get money. There's a lot of money to be made, right? But when we really slice this pie, there's only a certain amount of people. If you're not him, that's eating. Okay, right. It's not the locals. It's not the rapper who's got all the talent, but maybe not the means. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Or doesn't understand contract work, or where did he get paid at? You know, things of that nature. You know what I mean? So, we run what we would like to say is an independent, subscription-based record label, where we give you all of the services a traditional record label would give you, without the strings, without the hidden agendas, or the long contracts. Okay? It's really cut and dry. We're doing this based off the fact that we've all come from this background, so we know how hard it is to make it in this industry without backing or without having just all-out means to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we want to kind of gauge we want to gauge that industry differently than the way traditional record labels would do it. Okay, or any independent label for that matter, and that's no shot at anybody else, because everyone can eat here. There's so much money to be made here. We just want to do it with more integrity. If that makes more sense, if we can put that in perspective.
So now when we talk about, you know, the services that a label provides, what are some of the resources that an artist, like if I'm going to you and I'm an artist, I'm like, okay, what am I going to be able to get as far as resources from you guys if I sign up?
So traditionally with a label, when you get with a label, they're going to match you with an engineer. They're going to match you with a producer. They're going to help you build your brand and help you build your sound and help you build your image, right? And then essentially that's what you get with us. You get, top producers, top engineers. We do video, graphic design work, stuff like that. Pretty much anything you need as an independent artist, we have in our toolbox, right? And we're willing to offer it to you. We're basically willing to offer it to you based off of what you need. You know what I'm saying? Because we have different levels and different tiers. Because there's different artists at different levels of their career. We have artists at the beginning of their career that are kind of completely lost and they don't know what they're doing, right? They have talent, but they don't know where to go with that talent. Right. And then you got artists that are already developed, they kind of already got motion, but then they hit a wall, right? That wall happens. In everybody's music career, we've all been there, where you hit that wall and you don't know how to push through it, right? And a lot of people will give up at that wall. So we have tools that will help you kind of navigate through these journeys that you have. And there's different levels to it. So, basically, like I said, we give you everything you need as an artist to be successful. And we also teach you some, the business, right? Because there's a lot of stuff out there, and a lot of people don't really know the business side of music, especially the monetary side. A lot of people leave a lot of money on the table, and they don't even realize
there's so much money left on the table that a lot of artists, which respectfully, because we all get into this game. I got into rap when I love music because I have a passion for it and I'm good at it, right? So when I got into doing music, I didn't think about the monetary gain of it. I knew I could get famous. I knew that if the right person was around me, if I had the right camera in front of me, I could possibly make something of myself doing it. But the monetary gain, I didn't. The placements, BMIs, ASCAPs, so forth and so on. And there's a list of others that I had no idea about until later in my career, after getting burned and knowing how much money I left on the table. So this is what we want to help others avoid, right? Because there is so much money to be made on an independent on an independent level. All of us,
and especially in today's climate, because social media wins, right? Like social media is king. It's driving every independent artist that's out there right now. It's social media, right? Any small label, major label, any label, they won't touch you until you have social media presence, right? So social media is driving the catalyst to independent artistry nowadays. If you don't have a social following, they're not even going to look at you. They're not going to even raise a hair at you, regardless of your talent. Mm-hmm. So you see that the game is changing to social media now. So it's like artists have to be content creators first and artists second. And it's a different change because most artists are artists first and content creators second. But if you want to win in today's climate, you have to be a content creator first and then an artist, and know how to blend them together so that it makes sense for your fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's say for the basic artists, what are some of the services that a basic artist will get? Like, let's say I'm just starting out. I'm just starting to learn the ropes. I'm young. What am I getting at the base level?
So let's just break it down. We have 3 different levels. You got a bronze plan, silver plan, and a gold plan, right? For the bronze plan, you're going to basically get knowledge, right? So we'll teach you some tools. We'll give you some stuff about marketing, distribution, publishing, things of that nature. Just knowledge on basically how to navigate as an independent artist, right? Okay. You're also going to get access to, we have an exclusive beat library that's only exclusive to our webpage, meaning if you have to be a member to even get access to it. Once you're a member, you get access to, we have over 150 beats in our library and we're always adding to it. The goal is to build it up and have over 1,000 beats in there so these artists can just have a plethora of beats to go through. Each level, you get a different amount of beats. So I think for bronze, you get 2 beats. For silver, it's I think it's like 4 beats or something like that. And then with gold, it's unlimited. You can get as many as you want. Yeah. So we're offering that services.
Artist development.
Yeah, well, the artist development will come with the higher tiers, right? So as you move up the tiers, maybe you want to be a silver member, we're offering a little bit more. We'll help you with the distribution part of it. A lot of guys don't know distribution and how much they're leaving off the table when they're setting up their distribution, as far as learning about Sound Exchange and Song Trust and some of these other different markets that they don't tap into. So we can help you set up your entire platform that you're able to monetize everything, right? Yeah. So that's something that we offer on the silver level. Each level, we're also giving you more knowledge, more stuff that you can learn as an artist, just things that you need to know. You know what I'm saying? How to be an independent artist, how to release music the right way. You know what I'm saying? There's a strategy to that. A lot of people don't realize it. Just putting out a song every week is not a strategy. There's nothing to roll out. You know what I mean? You're just flooding the game with music. And sometimes it works, but usually it doesn't. There's usually a strategy that works a lot better than that. So we give these guys structures, and as you build up to that gold level, now you're getting more of a one-on-one consultation. You're getting more of a manager. You're getting more of an A&R, somebody that can really help brand you, right? So if you want to say, okay, I want to be signed to a label or be treated like a label artist, then a gold level member is where you would want to be, because that's where you would get the entire benefit of you're getting unlimited access to stuff. You're getting music videos. If you're local, we offer music videos once a month. So you can constantly be putting out content and things like that. So again, depending on where you're at as an artist, we offer different levels to kind of, start you off or help you keep going. You know what I mean?
And to add to that, I want to say, what we don't want is, we're not trying to take control of no one's career. This is your career, right? So you ultimately, now you get to control the car, the wheel. We want to give you the tools to make your drive smoother, simple.
Gotcha.
Okay? It's all there for you, from the basic to the gold, right? Depending on how serious you are and how invested you are in your career will determine how well you do with the services we render.
Right.
Make sense?
Which is these monthly calls. You have it on your website, right? So we have ventmusicgroup.com. Shout out Mel Harper Walls. She said a lot of artists quit doing music because they don't know the next step they should take or which direction to go in. That's where Vent comes in. I'm assuming that's your peeps.
Yeah, you know it.
Shout out Mel. Shout out Orlando Lucas on the chat. Tommy Sasko, Yolanda. Got a bunch of people on the chat over here watching today. So shout out to them.
Shout out to y'all for sure.
Man,
thank y'all for tuning in.
And now here's one of my questions. As an artist now.
All right.
Yeah, I see you got the different packages and stuff like that. Does that consist, like, say an artist is looking for booking agents? Do y'all have connections with booking agents? And say you match people up with their producer and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Now, from what I know, you know what I mean, with the music industry, say I link up with a producer and I am a part of the music program you guys have going on, or the label.
Right.
Now, do you guys take a percentage of the song that was made while they were under you, or is just you're just linking these up with these people? Do y'all help fund it, or is it just like does he get a discount for being a part of that? Because you know, what I mean, some artists move faster than other artists, and they're like, "Yo, we're knocking records out." Like, how does studio time go? How does all that work?
Right. So, depend on where you at as an artist. We can only obviously do so much with our services. If you're local, then we're probably more for you because we can offer more for you. But if you're not as local, then if you have some tools, we can help make those tools a little bit cleaner and polish them up for you.
We're not taking anything from
right. That was the main thing too.
Which was a question that I had here is, so they got a monthly fee, right? So I was looking at this earlier, right? So you got these 3 packages here. So out of everything that I do as an artist, is this all I'm paying you?
Yeah, I mean you pay monthly and you're getting a lot of value for what we offer, right? We're giving you a lot of value. If you think about just the cost of leasing beats nowadays, man, you're paying what, $40-50 a beat, and that's just on a small lease. Whereas with us, you're getting unlimited licensing. So we're giving you a way to be able to have all these tools at an affordable rate, right? And that's the goal, because as an independent artist, we don't have a lot of money. You know what I mean? We can't afford $3,000 or $1,500 or $1,000 program to be able to catapult our career. So I try to do something where I'm giving you value on your dollar, right? Whether you take our services and you're like, well, it's not for me, you're still going to get value for your dollar. Whether you're getting the beat leasing, whether you're just mixing some music, because everybody knows studio time, $60 an hour nowadays. So you're going to get your value regardless of how you feel about the service. And I'm hopefully that we can provide a great service for you so that you will want to stay around for years and years and help, grow your
Because I
career.
do think that's a great, huge idea, and I definitely agree with you guys, because that's one of the key things right now is the artist development, the simple things that artists tend to forget. Because they think go to the studio, record, it's going straight to the top. They don't understand about seasons. They don't understand about like when to drop records. Look around, see what other big artists are dropping records. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that, you know what I mean? If you guys have knowledge on it, I do see the benefits of it.
Absolutely. And then even as far as with the booking agents, like, there's a lot of things online, especially nowadays. I don't know. I mean, obviously we're older, so we use the internet as we use it, but there's so much stuff out there that I think a lot of people don't even realize, even for booking, you know what I'm saying? There's a site, for example, if you want to get your music just placed on stuff like that, there's a site called Artlist that you can register. I don't know if y'all familiar with it, but you can register with, and you can get your music placed, I mean, relatively fast. And back when I was doing music, getting a placement took 5 years. Produced, you know what I'm saying? It took so much.
Somebody that knew somebody.
You still understand? If you ain't have no body that has skin in the game, you ain't getting no placement. What are you talking about?
The only way that you better know somebody that knows somebody.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's at our fingertips, man. But people don't realize that you can go to Google and there's a site right now, I struggle on the name, forgive me, but there's a site right now where you can go to, and I'm going to try to remember that site so I come back to it, but you can go to look up gigs in your area and book gigs right now in your area. You can look up for paid gigs, non-paid gigs. You reach out to these booking people because they're looking for people to perform, and you can get gigs right now in your area, or maybe outside of the area. Maybe you got to go to Miami if you're in Florida, or Orlando or something like that.
Indiegogo used to do a lot of that.
Paid or not paid gigs, today.
Yeah.
I mean, me just looking at the price sheet, bro, $175 a month for just, I look at simple stuff, 2 beats. What you say, it was unlimited beats? 2 beats of a content video once a month. I mean, that's worth the money right there alone.
100%, right? So the value is
2 beats in a video for less than $200. I mean, you don't beat that anyway.
Dude, you don't beat that. And again, like we want you in control.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you come to me. You say, Merge, bro, I got this idea. I want to do this. I have this. We are gonna sit with you. If you're like, say, you're a gold member with me, right? Mm-hmm. Sit down with me. We're gonna go through the basics. We're gonna break everything down and just start with
the best option for you.
And go and literally drive that.
We're gonna hold your hand the whole way, right? So you can't.
That's fire, because a lot of these artists, that's what they need. I mean, it sounds like a service that a lot of up and coming artists that are still learning, that still haven't figured it out. It would could definitely benefit off of something like this. I mean, I wish I had something like this when I started.
How many people you know right now probably drop mad music on a regular basis?
Oh yeah, they don't understand how to receive anything off of it.
They don't make no money off of it.
Not at all.
It's heard everywhere. It's probably a household name. It's somebody you know that got a dope record. It's fire, but he ain't making no money off of it.
Mm-hmm.
None. How you got all this talent, but you have no idea how to maximize on it, how to actually take advantage of it, right? And then catapult it.
Well, they hide a lot of things, man, right? It's a lot of people don't know that they hide a lot of things behind things, right? Having a publisher, if you're not publishing, you lose money. Most artists don't know that. You know what I mean? If I don't have publishing, then I lose 50% of my publishing royalties. It's going to float in limbo. You know what I'm saying? And usually, after so many years, it's going to get ate up by these big companies that's just going to claim it. It's just money sitting. You know what I'm saying?
It's sitting there, yeah.
Right.
And it goes into escrow.
Right. So it's like, you know, having publishing, having your having everything set up will keep you where you can make maximum amount of money and like I said, know how to navigate the waters properly with around.
And another question is this labels, certain labels focus on hip hop artists, reggae artists. Is this open to any musician? Like, is there a variety of beats from country to reggae to Christian rap to?
All right, so for the producer side, we're still scaling it. We got a couple different producers. I make a lot of different style of music. You know what I'm saying? I'm a producer as well, but I make all type of genres. I might make a drill one day, an island beat the next day, some R&B the next day. So I got it. But the other guys that I got, one's a Christian rapper and makes some Christian style music, but all these guys are really, really dope. You know what I'm saying? But
I think you caught Solo's attention with that one.
Oh yeah, he's a Christian rapper, bro. I mean, he's a Christian producer. He started off as a Christian rapper, now he does producing, and he's probably our best producer in the group, man. It's really, really fire, man. He's really, really fire.
Like, you getting some quality beats out of these packages, bro. Like I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like I said this, when we created this, I was like, dude, where was this when we were coming up?
Right, 100%.
$35, dog. $35. You giving me 2 beats and some content I can use?
So I got a question for you about that. I was actually going to go there. So it's a subscription service. I'm intrigued by the decision on the business side of it being a subscription service, because obviously the risk of it is that you get like a flood of people, and then you have to deliver all this stuff, right? So it's a risk to take, but there's also a benefit to it. When you guys looked at being paid up front or doing things the traditional way as opposed to what you're doing now, which is a subscription service, what made you go that route?
Well, there's a couple of things for me. For one, a lot of people are waiting for label deals, right? They're waiting for an opportunity. This is an opportunity that's provided for you, right? You don't have to wait for this opportunity. Right. The second thing is, it's just fair exact. The second thing is there's no contracts involved, right? At any time, if I'm not happy with the service, I can cancel my subscription. Just like any subscription service, right? So you're not tied into it. If you don't like what you're receiving, just cancel it. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so again, at the end of the day, I think it was more enticing to do it that way because how the attention span of most people is, right? They're into it for a second and they're not into it to the next. And now you're not contractually obligated to sign up to something that you might not be into in 3-4 months. You know what I'm saying? Right. At any point, you can just be like, it's not for me, and wipe your hands and be done. Now, as far as the flux of work, I don't think they can outwork us. We got a big team. I got a lot of producers. I got a lot of engineers. I'm a full-time graduate. I've been doing this for 20 years, man. So I have my skin in the game as far as what I can do. Yeah. And so, yeah, man, I welcome the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Honestly,
it's a good problem to have, right?
Yeah. now, say somebody subscribes, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just a question now. I got a text message from somebody. Say somebody subscribes, and they say they get a beat, right? And they use it, and then they don't subscribe the next month. Do they still keep the beat 100%, or is there a contract behind that that's like, yo?
All beats are contracted, so we'll have your agreement. I think it's like a
lease agreement for that, or whatever the agreement is for that beat.
Yeah. Once the beat
plays, radio, etc.
Correct. There'll be a layout. There'll be a layout for you. Obviously.
So once you get your caps, you cap it, and then you're done. Contract's up, right?
Contract's up.
If you're gold and it's unlimited, then you have unlimited usage of that beat. See what I'm saying? So at that point, you can make, a little bit more move. Decide to leave later. You still got some product you can work with because you still got unlimited deals with your beat.
Absolutely.
I got a discount on Doritos for this guy right here.
Look, man, if he subscribes to the gold membership, I'll buy him a lifetime of that shit.
Lifetime supply of Doritos.
Lifetime of Doritos, Papa. Let me know, Solo. No, I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you, my G.
You done? You done? You done? Are you done? Are you done? Are you done?
Yeah.
I'm good.
No. I'm not talking to the guests. These are guests. These two fools right here act like I'm not on vacation, taking up my time. I can't speak. I can't base my opinion. I can't ask my questions because y'all niggas decide that y'all want to take over.
Yo, fuck! I thought you were on vacation. You're supposed to be happy. I was letting you enjoy that bag of chips, the sandwich you fucking ate. I didn't want to be rude and be like, yo, hey, Solo, put the fucking sandwich down and fucking ask some questions.
Where's the sandwich, nigga?
You ate it.
You ate it? God damn it, bro.
Yo, you gotta relax, B. Now you don't. It's 2025. No, bro, it's 2025. You can't be throwing fat jokes like that on the side. I ain't with none of that. I ain't with none of that. You know I ain't with none of that. You play too much. I don't care if you became a comedian. I don't care if you on tour being a comedian. No, I'm not the nigga to comedian with, nigga.
Shut it down.
Solo, ask some questions, please. I know you got some insight on this. Ask something, please.
Nah, bro, you took my question, but listen, I got a dope lane for y'all. You know what lane y'all should be besides rappers or artists? Social media pastors, son. You can help these ignorant ass people get through the door and be the fakest pastors they could be, son. Take their money the way they taking people's money, son.
I can't with Solo. I can't.
Let's talk off the air. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Back in the day, everybody want to be a rapper. Am I lying?
Yeah, there was a bag.
Everybody want to be a social media pastor nowadays. So it might work. So it might be an open lane. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're on something, maybe.
No, you better. He might work.
Close the door.
All jokes aside, I think it's dope. The way y'all explained it, I think it's dope what y'all got going on. I think it's a dope open market for these. I think y'all, whoever's out there doing this type of stuff and need help, y'all should get with these brothers. I think they got it lined up. I think they got it well thought out. I think they got the willingness. You know, I know Merge for a minute. I know the dedication, loyalty he has. You know what I'm saying? And I think that they could help y'all get busy. So if y'all could afford all that fake designer that the U.S. has got exposed for, if y'all could afford an eighth a day, if y'all could afford
$3, you heard?
If y'all could afford a 20 a ping ping every 3 hours, y'all niggas could afford some damn beats. And show respect to the producers, B. Show respect to the team, you heard? Stop being don't be a bunch of bums, B.
Nah, dead ass, bro. You're not lying, though, bro. Not lying.
One thing I always tell my boy Merge, man, if you want somebody to spend money on you, you have to be willing to spend money on yourself. So if you're not willing to invest in you, how can you expect somebody else to spend money on you? You see what I'm saying?
That's like the rule one of this industry, in any industry. If you will not invest in yourself, you can't expect nobody to do a damn thing for you.
And guess what? With our approach, with this approach, we get the weed out, the wannabes, right? The ones who don't want to spend no money. I want a handout. Give it to me for free, right? It's
breaking them into it. You'll start them off like you said, the package deals, bro. That like he said, a dub sack, Lil. If you can't invest $40 a month into yourself,
right?
40. This is the wrong industry for you. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. You're not really losing a lot here. You know?
But no, you're not. Dude, again, we called it beats or what? Leasing beats is what, $50, something like that. You know, whatever the producers call it, right? You know, leases can go up and down. They're variable, right? But still, bottom line is you're paying constantly for this, right? And then studio time, expensive. Mixing, expensive. Mastering, completely separate from a typical mix.
Right.
I had to send mine to Cali. I know.
You feel me?
Tell me, how many times do you hear an artist solo? You know about it too, because we've reviewed music. We've been at a lot of concerts, the Loud on Sevens, the battles. You hear a dope record, but you could tell there's no master on that shit, bro. You can fucking hear it as soon as it comes on.
You hear the breaths in between, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, there's no. Again, what you put your money into is gonna show.
Facts.
It's gonna show. You're gonna hear it. You're gonna see it.
That's right.
It's gonna be visible, right? So all those things cost money. We eliminate probably thousands of dollars upon people's everyday lives by just giving this to you in small doses.
Facts.
You know, it's like heroin to the fiend. You know,
They want it, bro.
a little bit at a time, no, Papa. A little bit at a time. I don't need you ODing, okay? A little bit at a time. 35 at a time. You feel me? Like nothing crazy. Come here, get these 2 beats.
Right.
Come get some work done, right? And let us help navigate where you are and figure out what we can do best to help you get where you want to go.
Right.
And
I'm always in support of any type of business, anything that's willing to give back and teach knowledge to anything. I think it's a great thing because, like I say, man, I talk to a lot of artists, a lot of young guys, a lot of even old heads that they just don't get it. You know what I mean? It took a big transformation for me. You know what I mean? The errors, the time, how music is, how it's sold. Like I love what you said, to be a content creator before an artist.
Right.
Like, you got to learn how to create content before you even think about creating music.
Right.
Like, you want to see who you are and what you got to offer other than some vocals.
100%, bro. 100%.
Look, music industry is only 1% talent, 99% business. If you're not familiar with the business side of this industry, you're gonna find yourself, in really down spaces, bro. Like
you reach a point where everybody around
uncomfortable situations that are like the same.
You reach a point where everybody around you has talent, right? Everybody, you doing these shows, you perform, and you getting on stage, and you see 5 dope artists get on stage after you. So it's like everybody's got talent. What's different? What's gonna push you apart from this guy that's just as dope and going just as hard as you? You see what I'm saying? And
the
that's
performance without the vocals.
The
performance without the vocals.
Professional, being a professional.
Listen, I got Solo on video being real mad at people performing with their vocals on. He's very adamant about this.
Straight JD style. Could sit in the car and listen to this shit.
Yeah.
Solo, you could be mad at me, but back in the day when I was coming up, man, there was moments I had to use some of those vocals. Okay.
I mean,
I heard. Some of the vocals.
Right.
Can you explain that? Explain some of the vocals. Explain.
Like background vocals, like the second layer.
The backups. They don't know that.
Facts.
When you drop the whole record, the way you mastered it, the way it plays on the radio, and then you try to harmonize on top of that shit, and then you try to do the same shit you did in the studio without the auto tune. No, nigga. And then you're gonna turn around, and win King of the Stage like that. And then you're gonna do that for 3 rounds straight, and you got judges, and then you got judges who, I never seen nothing like that. Nigga, stay out the bar, whoever that was.
You gotta think, when you go onto a big stage and you finna do it, you go on tour, these people are paying to see you perform, bro. They're not paying to listen to your radio track. You know what I'm saying? They're paying to see you perform, bro. So as an artist, that is absolutely part of the deal, bro. You have to know your music, bro. You know what I mean? So that's another reason why it doesn't make sense to drop 30 fucking records. You know what I'm saying? Because how you gonna remember 30 records, bro? You ain't gonna remember them. So how you gonna even perform them? You know,
you hit it right in the head when you said you gotta be on social media before anything, because now the attention span of somebody to watch somebody's music video is not it. They're really right now. They stuck at 1:30. That's it.
Yeah, on reels.
A reel. All you get is a reel.
Shout out Laws in the building, by the way.
Who?
Laws. He said, put the sandwich down.
Damn.
Yo, tell Laws to relax, B.
I said it, but
Tell Laws to relax, B.
hey, G shit, you wasn't eating like a tripleta over there?
I swear to God, I just got to the Airbnb. We just ordered pizza and no sandwich.
No sandwich. It looked like a sandwich.
I thought you sound good as hell. You just made me hungry, dog. Right now.
Shout out Brendan Campbell in the chat, too.
Man, I gotta rewind this tape later on to watch it again. I could have swore this nigga was eating a sandwich.
I could was eating a sandwich.
You're gonna watch the film. You're gonna watch the whole film. Just watch
Listen, I was thinking that in
Okay,
my head. I was like, I know I'm not crazy. I could have sworn he had a sandwich. I know it was Doritos.
I had no sandwich. Y'all niggas, all right, y'all niggas is rude right now. You turn it into my, y'all niggas is rude. My emotional side is not really happy right now. I ain't
I'm happy right now. God damn it.
Yo, man. I'm gonna feel bad, super bad if I go back.
You should. You should.
If I find a fucking sandwich in this podcast.
No sandwich.
Oh my gosh, dying. You see what I gotta deal with over here, bro?
That's comedy, bro. I love it.
Yo. I'm on a podcast, B. Okay?
Tone it down. Yeah, okay?
On yo.
He got real Puerto Rican. That's what happens.
I hate you right now. Damn.
Shout out to all the bodies out there. You know what I'm saying? We don't get a lot of well, you can find medalla in I think they got it in. I saw it in Save a Lot. Believe it or not.
Yeah, they double the prices. It's imported over here.
It's tariffs now.
Right $7.99, B, for the sale.
Wasn't it funny, Prez? Because I was just
$5.99.
about getting Medalla to be a sponsor for us.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get hit with the tariffs. So.
Tariff, B. Tariff, B.
That's one thing I said. That's one thing I said when I came in. We gotta spend with nothing but the locals. People come in. My Puerto Rico has turned into the new Miami, son. Everybody want to come to Puerto Rico, but they go into the tourist area and they spend money with the tourists. They spend no money with the locals. The locals are the ones that need the bread.
Have you found any Chinos that speak Spanish yet?
I ain't seen no Mexicans. I found 2 Jewish people. And I said, I found 2 Jewish people. I said, I love Jesus Christ, nigga. They walked the other way, gave me a dirty look. So I was like, all right, my bad. I forgot y'all don't rock with the big homie, my bad.
Your big homie's different than mine.
Yo, I can't.
Nigga out of bro.
We're gonna get solo on the comedy stage.
Yeah, we definitely need to get solo.
I'll kill it. Don't play
Oh,
with
we
me.
would too.
I'll kill it.
Put these 2 together on stage. Just one good time. Let them cook each other.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's a wrap.
They gotta burn the club down, bro. They're gonna kick us out of that place.
They don't know whether to take us to heaven. They know whether to take us to heaven or hell. They know we're going somewhere.
That's what we should call it too. Heaven or Hell Comedy Tour.
What?
Put the shit together, Los. I'm just saying. That might be something, bro.
Don't discount it, bro. Don't count that. That counts, bro. Remember that shit.
You gotta write that shit down right here.
I got it.
Become organic like that, bro.
Yeah. This is how it started with us. It started out with just normal conversation like this.
Yeah.
And here we are. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got enough beer to deal with that nigga, son.
You'll make it. You'll make the time.
He's not influencing me with none of that negativity.
I feel like
heaven.
That nigga invited me to 1 review. After that, bro, I ain't been back, son.
Why not?
Hey, yo.
Why not?
Been back.
Why not?
Pull up to one of the music reviews too, man. It sounded that it looked fun. I would like.
I went over there. I created the honest couch, and that was it, son.
That was his contribution to the honesty couch. That's on you though. It's an open invite. You always can cut. Like, bro, we had Tito Puente last month.
And then last week I sent him. It was Latin night, right? So boom. So I sent him some Christian Latin side sign up. Bro,
I didn't even get that
I
shit.
seen him right on camera. Oh, nah, we good.
Nah.
I was like, damn, son.
You stupid.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Lies don't inherit the kingdom.
God don't like ugly.
Once saved, always saved, nigga. That's what I heard.
Hey, they lied to you. They lied to you.
Jesus. I'm done.
Yeah.
That's stupid, yo. I'm out of here, bro. Y'all past my time.
All right. Well, I want to play this video before you go.
right.
It's the ad right now that's on the website. It talks about Vet Music Group for any artists out there. It's vetmusicgroup.com, right?
Yes,
Musicgroup.com. VENT.
VENT, musicgroup.com. So
That's local.
hold on. Let's play this.
Hey, quick question. Are you getting the recognition and resources you deserve as an artist? If not, you're not alone.
Stop wasting money on beats. You're throwing away cash and still don't.
Valuable entertainment.
Stupid.
We're a subscription-based record label designed to put.
My bad. I messed it up.
It's okay. It's all right.
Sometimes I fuck shit up. You know what? The weed was
We're
good.
live.
The
Boys,
weed,
remember, we're live.
the weed was good.
Hey,
I
it worked. Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Remember we had that conversation earlier. It worked.
we
It
did.
worked.
Let's play this back.
Hey, quick question. Are you getting the recognition and resources you deserve as an artist? If not, you're not alone. The music industry is tough, but that's exactly why we built Valuable Entertainment. We're a subscription-based record label designed to put you in control of your career. Instead of waiting to be noticed, we give you the tools, support, and exposure you need on your terms. Industry quality beats and production. Get access to exclusive, high-quality beats across all genres. Marketing and promotion. We help push your music to the right audience with strategic marketing, streaming and distribution. Your music gets placed on all major platforms so you can start earning. Collaboration and networking. Connect with producers, artists, and industry professionals. Creative freedom. No contracts, no gatekeepers. Just real opportunities for independent artists. If you're serious about taking your music to the next level, let's talk. Join Valuable Entertainment today and start building your career with the support you need. Click the link below or DM us today.
Nice. Look at that. Yeah.
And that's a Dee Weezy exclusive beat on there, man. I see y'all bopping out to us, man. You
That's
know
this
what I
guy
mean?
right here.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the silent morning.
All type of stuff.
Yes. Shout out Melvin and Yolanda in the chat. Yolanda says, Solo, I think all the years of you cracking on everyone is catching up to you. Uh-huh. Mira.
She right.
Shout out Melvin One Life in the building.
Shout out Team One Life.
Shout out One Life.
So
Shout out.
I appreciate you guys on here. You guys got any other questions for these guys? What's up, Solo? Los?
And anything's possible, bro.
All right.
No, I think I don't got a question. I just think they got a good thing going. I think it's definitely good for the artists. And salute to them. I pray that God, keeps a blessing over them and so they can feed their families and leave for generations. And it might be something that them catch fire. The only way it's gonna catch fire is from the support of the locals. But how they say, you don't blow up in your city until you leave and come back. So, hopefully they could break the chain at the moment of helping these artists slide through there without having to go through these, And at the end of the day, some of these artists trust bigger names and follow companies, and then they ended up getting screwed because they want to follow big names and they want to chase. So you might want to start locally, and I'm sure you look into these brothers' backgrounds, and they got a great background, and you should be making a great choice so they can help you get through that. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
Fire. Los, you got anything?
Fire, man. Like I say, man, just to piggyback off of that right there, man. It's amazing what they're doing for, especially being out here in this city. You know what I mean? Like I say, Central Florida's a huge thing. The eyes are on Tampa right now. You know what I mean? Shout out to Grammy Award winners, people that's doing other things. It's on iTunes, billboards. You know what I mean? The city is winning right now. So I would say any up and coming artist, man, this sounds like perfect opportunity for these youngsters, man. Like, take full advantage of what people are trying to do for you. They could take their money and invest in another business, but they're actually trying to invest in other people and help because it's a passion. You have to be involved in this stuff and teach people things on an artistic side and artist development and all this stuff. You got to have a passion for that. You have to, because if not, then it's a waste of time, bro. Like I personally enjoy teaching people who's willing to learn. You know what I mean? And I think what you guys are doing great, man. And my hat's off to you guys.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all giving us this platform to kind of, telling people what we got going on. I know being a new brand, it's hard to trust. You know what I'm saying? You're spending money, you're getting people to trust us with your careers, man. So I get the hesitation, you know what I'm saying? But what I will say is, like I said, we were once artists, man. And we all were artists at one point, man. And we're giving these artists something to not get lost, right? Because you're going to get lost on this journey. I don't care how talented you are. I don't care how dope you think your team is. You're going to get to a point where they're going to be bigger sharks than you, and they're going to take they're going to take something from you.
Absolutely.
Right. So the goal is to try to navigate the waters and get as big as you can get without getting swallowed by the music industry. That is the game. You know what I'm saying?
And maintaining full control of it. You
100%.
know, not forgetting that this is yours. This is yours. It's your passion. It's your creation. We want to help perfect that, right? The time is now. While everyone's got their eyes on Tampa, we want to be exclusively, we want to be the start and maybe bridge that gap, like Lo said, maybe just change the course of the game from here. But maybe start here. We want to start home. Why not? Why not start right here?
That's a goal.
We're right here, right now.
Right.
Okay, so there's a lot of y'all out there, and I know y'all personally. So please don't come at me. But I know y'all personally out here, just throwing out music and not making not a fucking dime.
Right.
Come holler at us, man. Let us put you in the right position to maximize your earnings, okay? Because you're making a living off of this.
Right.
This is what we were supposed to be doing from the jump. So let's try and bridge that gap and change the course.
That's dope.
Yeah, because niggas out here don't know what they're doing. Then they go run to China and shit and try to go blow up over there. You know what I'm saying? So
you ain't lying.
You know what I mean?
People really doing shit like that.
No, they do that. I know they do that.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
They go all the way over there and be like, yo, I'm the best freestyling on. Like, they just wilding over there, son. They just wilding.
This one.
Menace out there, right?
Listen, I just want to give y'all props as a person who takes risks and creates. We as creators and entrepreneurs and men and fathers trying to navigate life. Like, things like this are a big deal because it's a big risk. This is a new business that you guys are jumping into. You guys have years of experience behind it. You're not new to the business. It's a new business, but you're not new to the business. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, so I know us in this, not to date us, but in this age group that we're in, when we make these decisions, they're for keeps. Like, for us, like that's usually how it runs. So, I understand the leap.
About a 3 to 5 year plan for this. Like, this isn't something that's going to go away next month. You know what I mean? We got a 3 to 5 year rollout plan for this business out there. So I get it. It's going to take time, and we're willing to,
we'll wait it out.
Yeah.
We'll wait it out.
I'll give you props. I'll give anybody props that'll take that leap, man. So shout out to y'all. Ventmusicgroup.com. Y'all check it out. We're going to close out with some new prof. I appreciate everybody in the chat that was popping in here, making comments. Y'all can go back and read them later on. So
it was a lit one.
Yeah, share, like, subscribe, all that. Blackmarker.tv, and we're gonna close out. Peace.
Yeah.
It's too good. It's too good. I don't like that. Don't smile at me like that. I don't like that. I'm a bad time boy. Hey, I be doing better than I should. I should probably shoot me in the foot. I feel bad about we feeling good. Bad time boy. Hey, if I couldn't bring around the rain, get up the bullet to your face. Yeah, I could give a shit about what you. It's too clean in this bitch. I need to fuck up the function, room some discussions, rough up your cousin, throw around some mustard. Bitch can't be trusted. Hey, I don't like it. I need everything fucked up, how I like it. Very hard to underestimate y'all biters. I'ma do what I can to get uninvited. Hey, I don't like it. And I'm happy that you rapping a ton, slept with your gun, but I can smell your breath through your gum. I know the flexing is fun, the effort is some, but I could effortlessly school your ass about 11:01. Hey, I don't like you. One of these days I'ma retire on a goddamn comment. All this access to me made me wanna vomit. I'm not reading one more comment, bitch. I'm a bad time boy. Hey, I be doing better than I should. I should probably shoot me in the foot. I feel bad about of money and don't make a sound.
Say what the Glock in the party. I'm mashed up like Chainsaw Charlie, the frames Cardi. She Dominican like Cardi with a body. Blood money like the Saudi. Got fucked up and crashed the Maserati. The head was good, but I can't be your poppy. Could be your pimp, Robbie. I'm sweating up the floor, I ain't glory. Imagine me, listen to your haters, y'all don't me. Loyal to the gang and loyal to my gang.
Pounds, ounces, kilos, contrabands. My gun gon' blast. Blood on my money, blood on my head. Give me the loot, or give me a reason to shoot. If she's thinking cute, I'ma turn her ass to a mule. Put drugs in her caboose, hope she make it off the border before she pools. Street grandma got this bitch ghetto gagging till she puke in the coop. Oops, we done caught another body, another homie made the news. Who is you?
I'm a